Maybe you like cooking. Maybe you don't. Either way, the new Blue Apron is for you. Because along with our classic meal kits, we're offering new pre-made and one-pan meals to help you get dinner on the table fast. And now there's no subscription needed, so you can just order and enjoy. Do delicious food your way. Shop 100+ meals at BlueApron.com. Get 50% off your first 2 orders with code APRON50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit BlueApron.com/terms for more.
Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with Nectar prices. With Christmas just around the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop. And if you want to be the host or hostess with the mostess, you need Christmas magic from Sainsbury's. That means great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get 3 for 2 on all Sainsbury's party food with Nectar prices, including taste the difference treats like 8 mini Wagyu beef cheeseburgers, 8 crispy chicken bayo buns, or 12 crispy mushroom tartlets. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 31st of December, 3 for 2 on all Sainsbury's party food, cheapest product free. Nectar required, available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fees may apply and subject to availability. On today's Smart 7, the EU fails to reach deal on frozen Russian assets, Labour launches its strategy on women and girls, and much more. It's Friday 19th of December, it's Emo Day, and happy birthday Richard Hammond.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
One of Labour's election pledges was to halve levels of violence against women and girls over the next 10 years, and Thursday saw the first concrete steps towards that goal. The new government strategy was officially unveiled, and it includes a £20 million package, which is intended to tackle misogyny earlier, particularly targeting boys in school. There's also better support for survivors through the NHS and in terms of accessible housing, along with a commitment to have specialised rape and sexual assault investigators in every regional police force. Prime Minister Keir Starmer says it's a personal priority.
This is a real priority for the government and a real priority for me. I'm determined that we're going to halve violence against women and girls. Really difficult to do, but we are absolutely going to do this.
Statistics show that 5 million people were victims of violence or sexual offences in the 12 months to March, and it's been described as an epidemic. Domestic Abuse Commissioner Nicole Jacobs says that there may be a need for more resources if the target is to be met.
My greatest concern is how much we are really investing in the resource, the funding it takes to pull this off. There's funding announcements within this strategy, but essentially what they boil down to is the status quo.
Ukrainian President Zelensky continued his week-long European tour on Thursday as he attended a critical EU funding meeting in Brussels. The meeting was another attempt to resolve the issue of whether or not Ukraine can access hundreds of billions of frozen Russian assets. Hungary, Slovakia and the Czech Republic have been blocking the deal, and late into the night the EU announced that they would instead provide a $90 billion loan to Ukraine. Zelensky says it's not just the money though, he's still waiting for clarification on what US security guarantees will look like.
I have one aim: to get an answer for the question, what will the United States of America do if Russia comes with aggression again?
US and Russian officials are due to meet again this weekend in Miami, but there's been no indication that there's any softening of the Russian position, and Vladimir Putin was scathing in remarks on Wednesday about the little pigs in Europe. NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte says it's critical that the alliance remains united.
Putin has to know that after a peace deal, if he will try to attack Ukraine again, the reaction will be devastating. And this is exactly how we are designing these security guarantees.
The Chancellor was out and about on Thursday, spreading a bit of Christmas cheer after 2 good pieces of economic news, following a sharp drop in the inflation rate on Wednesday, which fell to 3.2% in November. The Bank of England moved to cut interest rates by a 0.25 percentage point. It'll be good news for mortgage holders, and it's a positive sign for economic growth, which Rachel Reeves was keen to capitalise on.
It's welcome news for families and businesses that the Bank of England have now cut interest rates 6 times since the general election, taking interest rates to 3.75%, at the lowest in nearly 3 years.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has announced that his government will be cracking down on hate speech in the wake of Sunday's attack on Bondi Beach. 15 people died and dozens more were injured before police killed one of the attackers and arrested the other, who has since been charged with 59 offences including murder and terrorism. The Prime Minister says there'll be new powers to cancel visas for those who spread hate and a task force to tackle extremism in schools, which will include a focus on anti-Semitism. There's also a proposed new federal scheme to buy back guns and reduce the amount of legally held firearms in circulation. As the funerals have been taking place this week, the UK and the Commonwealth's Chief Rabbi Ephraim Mervis has travelled to Sydney to express his sympathy and solidarity.
The whole community gives us hope. The resilience and the fortitude is absolutely enormous. And seeing the floral tributes, thousands of those floral tributes, just lets us as Jewish people know we're not alone.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, the BBC names the Sports Person of the Year and we discover what a herder mystery is. Right after this. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of the Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with Nectar prices. With Christmas just around the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop. And if you want to be the host or hostess with the mostess, you need Christmas magic from Sainsbury's. That means great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get 3 for 2 on all Sainsbury's party food with Nectar prices, including taste the difference treats like 8 mini Wagyu beef cheeseburgers, 8 crispy chicken bayo buns, or 12 crispy mushroom tartlets. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. This offer's for 18 plus, terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 31st of December, 3 for 2 on all Sainsbury's party food, cheapest product free. Nectar required, available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fees may apply and subject to availability.
Tonight's meal, tilapia surprise with boiled cabbage. Begin cooking steps 1 through 50 now.
Are you kidding me? Making dinner shouldn't feel like doing a 1,000-piece puzzle. With Blue Apron's new one-pan assemble and bake meals, the hard part's already done. Pre-chopped ingredients, zero stress. Just assemble, bake, and enjoy. No complicated steps, no mountain of dishes. Try Assemble and Bake today. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
Welcome back. Thursday night saw the announcement of the BBC Sports Person of the Year Awards. The ceremony was live on the BBC from Salford, and Serena Weigman picked up Coach of the Year. The European Ryder Cup team won Team of the Year, while Thierry Henry was presented with a Lifetime Achievement Award by his kids. The big one, though, is the Sports Person Award, and there was a galaxy of sporting talent competing, including Rory McIlroy, Luke Littler, Chloe Kelly and Lando Norris. The prize is voted for by the viewers, and there was no surprise when Rory won after his titanic struggle for the Masters and his role in the Ryder Cup.
Being a dad, it makes the losses a lot easier, but it also makes the good moments even more special, you know. So to share that with Erica and Poppy, they've watched me go through all of this just like, you know, I'm sure a lot of the public has, and I feel like everyone's been on this journey with me, and, you know, I could feel everyone with me on that day.
Timothée Chalamet seems to be one of those rare actors who can play pretty much any role. He's been Bob Dylan, he's been Willy Wonka, and he's been the hero of sci-fi epic Dune. His latest project has seen him take on the real-life story of Marty Reisman, America's most successful competitive table tennis player. Chalamet really leaned into the role, even wearing special contact lenses under glasses to replicate the look of the real-life Marty. The sports comedy has been getting rave reviews, and Timothée popped up with Jimmy Fallon to chat about the message in the movie.
We live in a bleak time, especially for young people, so this film is an attempt at an antidote to that, and to continue to believe in yourself, to continue to dream big, and to follow your dreams and not take no for an answer. That's the spirit of Marty Supreme, Christmas Day. Marty Supreme, dream big. Marty Supreme, Christmas Day.
Some movies are easy enough to categorise. It's a horror, it's a romantic comedy and so on. But there's a new movie called The Sheep Detectives starring Hugh Jackman that might not really fit in any genre. Jackman plays a shepherd who loves his sheep and reads the murder mysteries every night, which comes in handy when he is killed and the flock set out to figure out who done it. It's got Emma Thompson in real life and a flock of celebrity sheep voices including Bryan Cranston, Chris O'Dowd and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. They're calling it a herder mystery and it hits cinemas in May.
Stand back. I am, after all, a sheep detective. You killed George. What are they hiding? What if I can't solve it?
I've read you dozens of these stories. They follow very simple rules.
Look, a clue!
Every time something happens with this case,
That's my hat!
there they are. A clue!
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with Nectar prices. With Christmas just around the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop. And if you want to be the host or hostess with the mostess, you need Christmas magic from Sainsbury's. That means great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get 3 for 2 on all Sainsbury's party food with Nectar prices, including taste the difference treats like 8 mini Wagyu beef cheeseburgers, 8 crispy chicken bayo buns, or 12 crispy mushroom tartlets. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. This offer's for 18 plus, terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 31st of December, 3 for 2 on all Sainsbury's party food, cheapest product free. Nectar required, available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fees may apply and subject to availability.
I am a coach and an alum of Girls on the Run. Kids today carry a lot of stress, from school pressure to social isolation to overuse of devices. We create a space where girls can connect, build confidence, and learn skills like managing emotions, setting goals, and speaking up. Each child's experience is different, and families need support. I'm proud to be part of a comprehensive solution to youth mental health. Get involved today at EmpowerOurFutureCoalition.com.